Hey, before we get into today's snake draft, the three of us, myself, White Sox Dave Chief, want to pay our condolences to firefighter Drew Price, who died in the line of duty last week. I know today are the services at Navy Pier. Obviously, we always like to support the police and fire, and it's a tragedy. So we just want to say that our thoughts are with the department and the family of Drew.
Yeah,
and,
tragic story.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Just want to do a quick word off the top here from the OG Barstool Chicago guys. So thinking of you guys. Mm-hmm. Okay, we could get into it. All right, Big today is Monday. It's November 20th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports, Snake Draft Monday. We have two in-studio guests today. We have Jerry on the desk. We got Ben Mintz on the couch. Fellas, great to have you. Jerry, firstly, how you doing?
Good. Great sleep last night. Woke up early. Pro football show today. Got here with you guys. Just a good night's rest. I am sore, though, from last night.
What happened last night?
You played a game.
Played a game of basketball. Just
too
out of shape for that.
Yep.
In jeans.
Skinny jeans. That's a wild.
How'd that impact your vertical? Probably wasn't helpful.
No, it wasn't helpful. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. How was the commute this morning?
Hour and 10.
Okay.
It's getting better. I'm trying to figure it out.
All right.
Trying to figure it out.
Do you use Waze?
Little tricks.
I used Waze, but the last time I used Waze, it ruined me because it took me through these side streets that they're doing a bunch of construction on.
Well, let's.
Yep.
Right.
Waze is trash.
Hey, are we gonna
Jerry.
use Waze leaving for City Wells?
Hey, Dave, we will not be using Waze.
Nope.
I hope you get smoked with the biggest accident traffic ever. But
You wish a car accident on
I said,
us?
but I
You
hope
wished a
it's
car
not.
accident on us.
with
You
this
wished a
guy?
car accident. That means somebody could get killed. You wish for death for
He
somebody.
couldn't have spit out, I hope those people are okay faster, just because he knew what he said.
So
You wished a car accident.
I said
You
I hope
wished
the
a
people
car
are okay.
accident.
Just a fender bender. Which if
That's
you get a fender
fucking
bender,
horrible.
If you're a fender bender
Hey,
in rush
Lance,
hour,
make sure you don't edit that out. Let the people see the monster
Yeah,
on
I
that
said
side
I hope
of the
they're
table.
okay, so I'm cleared. If you have a fender bender in rush hour, you should.
Hey, Dave, were you fine when you had to go deal with insurance for basically months on end?
No,
What
no.
a first world problem.
Yeah.
For a fucking mirror, not even a fender bender.
Yeah.
Jail, straight to jail if you have a fender bender during rush hour. Right? I mean,
Waste.
Yeah, it just ruins the whole day.
It ruins
Yeah.
everything for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mintz, how you doing?
I do well. Just
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a good guy on the couch. If there was ever, like the random dude on the couch, I feel like I fit that vibe.
Yeah.
Glad to be in here. It's my second draft. I did the college football best games ever draft and love that. I think I won the poll, but excited to be in here and just gotta say I've been here a couple weeks. The vibes and energy right now in Chicago, like this is a level that I haven't seen. I mean, I think there's an energy around the office. There's a good camaraderie, a lot of great people here. Love the new office. I got a sweet new place. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of
You're living.
a lot of good things going on right now.
Good. I'm glad you think that.
Have you said anything to get canceled lately?
No,
That's good.
Like,
That's
look,
good.
as long as I don't do karaoke, I think I'm okay.
Did you ever wish a car accident on anybody? Because I think people could get canceled for that.
I've never.
Okay.
Look, all I want is for positivity for everyone. I'm not a big.
I
negative
agree,
guy.
Ben Mintz.
I just
Yeah,
I want the best
I
for even
agree
people
with
that
that
don't
too.
like me. I want the best for them.
That's it. 2024.
So you gotta live, yeah.
Hashtag positivity.
So you and Ed haven't gotten along then, on that note.
Why?
Me and Ed have always gotten along.
Always.
We've had a
How,
good, we've had a
but
good
you
relationship.
don't like people that are negative. He just wished that Ryan and I get in a car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish negativeness on people that I don't like. So of course.
And he hadn't wished me to get a car
Yeah.
accident.
See.
But
I asked Jerry.
if it doesn't impact you, then it's fine.
I
guess.
was thrilled that Jerry's commute was only an hour and 10 this morning.
But
Yeah.
Mintz, even for the people that shit on him, he just said that he wishes positive vibes on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie
I
doesn't
feel
do
bad
that.
for people that are hateful.
Eddie wished a car accident on us because we shit on an app that he has nothing to do
Yeah.
with. It's not a proportional response.
stand for something or stand for nothing. That's
Fall for anything.
Yeah.
fall for anything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God I'm here.
Yeah. I guess. All right then. Today's the Weirdo Draft, fellas. I think it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
I like it. We're doing one music, one actor, one sports, one barstool, one miscellaneous.
Over under 1.5 people in this room getting drafted for weirdos.
I could see all of
under.
us.
Go under? Okay.
Under?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see probably all of us besides you getting drafted.
Me?
Chief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
he's a weird guy.
Yeah, he's weird, but I
But I
guess
keep it under.
He has
wraps.
a whole
Yeah, you
fucking
present
podcast
yourself pretty well.
series on
Yeah.
weird shit.
yeah, I guess. Like he's
But that's also not very weird. I don't know.
but he's probably fifth on the totem pole.
Why am I weird?
That attitude right there.
It's not weird.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not.
You're totally
I'm
normal.
affable.
You're the most normal guy I've ever met in my life.
I know.
Yeah.
Nothing strange about you.
All right, then. We could do the order here. Ben Mintz. Lance has the number 1 through 5 behind his back. What number do you think it is?
4. No.
Jerry.
2.
No.
Chief.
3.
No.
Dave.
1.
No.
5.
Yes.
God damn it.
I guess I'm taking 1 overall. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Last time you had 1 overall, you really botched it. So
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I kind of regret it. Now
Wait,
that I
what did
did
he
it, but
take?
Whatever.
I can't remember, but it was a disaster.
And he tried to weasel his way out of it, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah, all right. 1 through 4, Mintz.
3. No.
Jerry.
1.
No.
Chief.
4.
No.
2.
Yes.
I'll take 2.
All right. 1 through 3, Ben Mintz.
3. No.
2.
No.
Crazy. Is he
1.
lying? He's not has to be lying.
I think he.
I swear.
Lance is an honest guy.
Yeah.
I swear.
Sometimes,
He's
Harry normally does it. Sometimes I think Harry forgets which number. he
Yeah.
picked.
Oh, 100%.
I do think that's.
He's got the attention span of a little fucking fruit fly.
That's
Harry.
There could be something of that.
Yeah.
All right.
3.
3.
Yeah. 3rd overall.
1 or 2, Ben.
2. Yes. You got
There
it.
you go.
All right.
Oh, well, it changed his tune. Got a little heat, so he made it the first one. Ben
You want the
Mintz.
4th or the 5th slot? It's a snake, remember. So you get back to back.
I'll go 4th.
All right. Cool.
All right. 5 slot, Jerry. Is that where you wanted to be?
Perfect. I love it.
All right.
I feel like the categories we got on this one, there's no lack of options. I mean, there's
Yeah.
plenty to choose from.
I think there's a lot of subjectivity involved in this one, though.
Yeah, it's almost, there's a couple categories that are almost too deep where it's like, I don't know.
I
There's
mean,
gonna be some,
all
I
of
think there's
fucking
some,
Hollywood is just loaded with
yeah, there's some
weirdos.
strategy there.
So-
There's some strategy there. All right, we'll get into it. Before we do that, I want to talk about MUGSY, the most comfortable jeans, chinos, shorts, and joggers ever. A lot of people were hitting me up about the chinos I was wearing on Tuesday. Those were MUGSY. The
Hey,
maroon
Ed.
ones. What?
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
You looked great.
I didn't say it. I
But-
wasn't going to say
But
it. He did. He looked
yeah.
good.
Yeah. No,
They were
everyone's like,
People were. I heard lots of compliments for you.
no joke.
They
I was
were.
getting DMs.
You were making a statement.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's not an ad read. I mean, listen, obviously bigger fella, like they fit me perfect. So
Yeah.
if you're a big guy, go grab some MUGSY. The jeans and the chinos, it all fits the same because
Yep.
it's all that patented stretch material. So it's good stuff, Ben. You got to.
I'll check out some. I'd love to check out some MUGSY.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's good.
amazing.
Jerry, I'm sure
I have a
you've-
couple pairs.
Yeah, you've
I'm a
been
big
Ben.
guy, you know.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice flex.
It's great stuff.
I bet you if you were wearing Mugsies while playing basketball, you would have been fine.
Yeah, 100%. I might have been able to dunk.
Probably.
They're P.F. Flyers.
Yeah. Whoa. This is a new copy. You could get up to 40% off now at
What the
MUGSY.com.
hell?
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're going out of business.
Yeah.
That's Christmas shopping time. I guess.
Yeah,
40% off.
Oh,
Yes.
that makes sense because we're in the middle of Black Wednesday and whatnot.
Yeah.
So from now up until December 1st, get up to 40% off the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. MUGSY also offers free shipping and free returns. So there's absolutely no risk giving them a try. If you're in Chicago, Boston, D.C., or Austin, Texas, make sure to check out their downtown store. Easy vibes every time. Enjoy a beer while you shop.
I feel like that 40% is reckless. We might have to call Leibowitz about that.
Yeah, we might have
Yeah.
to. That's correct. I mean,
Like-
honestly,
like you sure you got your calculator working the right way? 40% is crazy.
yeah, perfect time to grab it. So go grab that. All right, then. On that note, I'm on the clock. And I'm just going to keep it simple, Mintz. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to take a heavy hitter. I'm going to take a guy who's dead. And it's Michael Jackson. It's music.
That is a good first pick.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
that is that.
Yeah, like, listen, most talented guy
Oh my God, was he talented?
maybe ever.
Oh my
Definitely
God, was he
weird.
talented?
But weird guy.
Yeah.
But this is what I struggle with, especially with the actors and music category, is differentiating like legit just being a weirdo and being
Correct.
a product of having a shit ton of mental disorders.
That's the balance. Like, is it weird, or where's the line between he's a
you
weird
see those
guy
early
and
Jackson 5 music
ill.
videos? That is not a weirdo. That is a suave young man who fucking is like about to take over the world, and he did.
Wait, I thought when he was Jackson 5, he was like
He was a
like
kid.
8.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like,
I wouldn't describe an 8-year-old as a suave young man, you fucking weirdo.
how is? Are you kidding me? Those dance moves?
Draft him.
That everything, dude.
I'm moving White Sox Dave to the top of my board.
Go ahead. Michael Jackson was not a weirdo until he was a weirdo. Like, it manifested much later in life, which is the case for a lot of the celebrities. But you watch him early on in his career.
I understand what you're
starting
saying. I just don't think I would ever describe an 8-year-old as suave.
Dude,
Is that a little out of bounds, Jerry?
have you
No,
ever
I don't
seen a
think so.
Jackson 5 music video?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I have.
What, he can dance. What,
Certainly.
Do you think he's
Certainly
suave
so.
at 8?
suave
he had the
means like
potential
fluid.
to be.
Suave means like
Potential to be.
fluid and like
Suave means like debonair. Like, I think suave, I think of like Don Draper from Mad Men. Like, he's suave.
That's one way to put it for sure. But suave can be just like fluid and like
Jimmy Garoppolo is suave.
I don't know.
When he's wearing that Top Gun.
That was suave. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. That's what I mean.
But like someone like a choreographed dance move.
8-year-old Michael Jackson wore that.
Like
it looked
NSYNC
like he was
music
going out
videos,
for
that's
Halloween.
suave how they're like how they can move and dance.
Okay, weirdo.
Nah, whatever.
Anything on this one? You like it?
I like it. It's a great pick.
Yeah.
It,
Ben?
Powerful
Yeah, it
pick.
pops. It's the thing is there's a lot of weirdos that don't have that kind of following. That I'm curious how this draft's going to break, because how much does it matter how famous you are?
Yeah.
Because it's like, how deep are we going to go with the random weirdos here? And I think when you go first overall, you got to, the combo of being a weirdo and just being an all-time like famous icon is the way to go. So I like that pick.
Yeah, it was on a tee. I think he's a perfect
Yeah. Sets the tone.
1-1 in
Sets
this
the tone.
draft.
I mean, he was a megastar who changed everything about himself.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
pretty weird.
Yeah. Why would?
All right.
Was
Dave.
that you talked about how he was grocery shopping? Like, ooh, look at that! A box
Yeah.
of corn puffs.
Yeah. He paid
Ooh.
money. He paid like a shit ton of money one time to rent out a grocery store and have people shop in there regularly and not to bother him. So it's like he got fucked. Like, his life was not normal.
Yeah.
But like, that's crazy to feel normal.
Heavy
You
lies
had
the
to-
crown.
Yeah, to
That's pretty wild.
rent a grocery store to do menial tasks. White Sox, Dave, you're up.
I think like the actor in music is just everybody's a weirdo. It's just you're picking who the weirdest is amongst a sea of weirdos. Sports not as much, so I'm gonna take the chalkiest heavy hitter. I'm gonna go with the worm Dennis Rodman.
Nice pick.
Total weirdo.
Yeah.
A
Wearing
little
wedding
homage,
dresses.
a little homage to Chicago there too. I like that.
It was a little bit of a pander pick too, but he's objectively like a fucking weirdo. Like I said, the wedding dresses, obviously the hair. He's just randomly friends with a fucking world dictator, which is honestly kind of hilarious at the same time.
Kind of
But
wild.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a weird guy, and even when you were watching like The Last Dance, and they would clip to him, you're like, this guy's so fucking weird, and then they would have the, who asked for like a vacation in the middle of the season? He's like, I just got to go to Vegas for a few days, pull up some steam.
He is cool though. Like when you watch him,
at the same time, he is though.
when you watch him talk,
Because he's like self-assured now.
Yeah,
I feel like
He's confident in his
Yeah.
weirdness.
I just saw
Yeah.
like a little clip of I don't know what podcast it was. I think I was scrolling on TikTok where 2 different ones where they had Jeannie Buss when he went to the Lakers. They basically like made Jeannie Buss his babysitter. So he's a full grown adult, and it's like we have to know where Dennis Rodman is at all times so he doesn't get in trouble. And then Doc Rivers said that he hired Dennis to babysit Austin and the other kid for a minute when he was in San Antonio. So I think Doc was like an assistant coach on that team, and they're like he was like Dennis volunteered to be the babysitter for Doc Rivers' kids, and he let him do it. So
Would
maybe
you
Doc-
let him babysit your kids?
Can't say that I would. No.
wow,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I'd let the worm babysit my kids.
All right,
You wouldn't?
probably not.
But like you said, he's self-aware. Like he just is who he is, and he doesn't care.
I think somehow he's like less weird and like cooler now than he was
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Comes of age, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran out of weird shit to do.
And back then it was
He's quiet. That's what it is. He kind of stays out of the spotlight now.
it was like
But he's probably still as weird as fuck.
now it's people are weird to be weird. Like then it was kind of harder to be weird, and he
Yeah,
I
that
think
would ruin
so.
your career back then. Now it's
Yeah.
like considered like
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No, you're just being
what's
yourself.
his name that wears Kuzma wears that big fucking sweatshirt, and it's like oh yeah, no worries.
What an
Like,
eccentric. He's
Yeah,
so
exactly,
cool. I
yeah.
fucking hate those guys, people like that.
yeah.
Wait, what does he do?
Chief, you're up.
I'm going with the miscellaneous category to
Ooh.
start with, and I'm taking Elon Musk. And I like Elon Musk, but he's an objectively weird guy. He named his kid a bunch of dash marks. He was married to her, whatever that mother's name was. She's also quite weird. He got rid of all of his possessions. So like he's just like he's a minimalist. Like he takes these kind of unusual stances. I've been listening. He's been on a bunch of different podcasts lately. I like it, but he's got a creepy weird guy laugh, like a Bond villain.
He
kinda
does.
laugh.
He does.
And he's. I want to still like make it clear. I do enjoy I like Elon Musk. I find him fascinating, but he's a fucking weird guy. And my miscellaneous category is a little bit light, so I'm taking Elon as my weirdo first round.
Question on the draft as a whole: Does can you not double up on miscellaneous for like 2 actors?
You can.
Okay.
You can. It's not encouraged, but you can.
You do
Yeah,
one
yeah,
from
yeah.
each.
Yeah, you do one from each. Yeah, but like Dave's saying, like, can you use an actor as your miscellaneous?
Okay, gotcha.
Sure. you
So it's
can
like a
do
flex
that.
spot.
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
fantasy
yeah,
football.
yeah. It's like a flex
a flex
spot.
spot.
Yeah, but like it's encouraged to do what Chief did.
Right.
and, like, do
That's
something out
that's
of
what
any
I was
category.
asking because
Yeah.
it took Elon. Great. I would say an Elon guy, kinda, sorta ish. But I didn't like his last Rogan episode. I turned it off with like 30 minutes left, and I told you. Why did I tell you I turned it off?
You thought he was weird?
I thought he was weird. Thought he was weird.
Yeah.
Great pick. He's a weird guy.
Yeah, he is a weird
That
guy.
name, it was supposed to be Rachel, right? But in like
Have you seen the kid's name? No.
with all the weird
Oh,
symbols.
can
and
you
shit.
pull that up, Lance? Pull up like there's Elon Musk's.
What's wrong
daughter's
with
name.
like Maggie or Katie or something normal?
That's not
It's
it.
not the
yeah.
one. Yeah. Well,
It's
Yeah,
that one.
it's X.
Yeah,
that
that's-
thing, whatever that
It's
is.
supposed. I think I remember hearing it's,
XEAA-XII. So
What,
it's
is it a symbol or something?
Roman numerals.
it's
like a
supposed
symbol
to.
for
It's supposed to pronounce Rachel. I think he is. What
How
it-
the fuck could
I
that
don't
be?
know. I remember him. It was some. It was supposed to be pronounced some generic name if I recall correctly, but just spell it fucking Rachel or whatever it is. God damn it, Elon Musk.
Cider L. Is that it?
Sidereal EL?
I don't know.
Sidereal? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know if that's the right one. If
Well,
you go down,
if that's
Lance.
another one of it, he also has like a shit ton of kids.
Yeah, he's
he's
got
got
like 9.
bundle.
9, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's not the right one.
He dated what's her face, the one that's been in the news with Johnny Depp.
Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Amber Heard,
It's
yeah.
kind of wild.
That's a
kind
wild.
of
yeah.
kind of a weird fucking move.
That's
Yeah.
You got to be a weirdo to date that.
He's also
psychopath.
trying to fight Zuckerberg in the Roman Coliseum.
Yeah, I think Zuckerberg tore his ACL. though.
Yeah.
So he says.
Pussy.
Yeah, good pick. Weirdo.
Yep.
Mintz, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go. So I'm actually gonna copy Dave's strategy. I think that with actors and music, there's just such a huge realm of choices. And there are some weird athletes, but maybe not as many. So I like that you did that. I'm taking Ricky Williams. That's a weird dude.
Good one.
Old Saint, wear the helmets, and a lot of his was social anxiety disorder stuff. But he was a strange guy, to say the least.
It was just not a guy who had a football personality. He
Yeah.
was,
Didn't love the game.
like he was
He-
like a beach bum, like pop
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he
Rastafarian.
loved weed.
Yeah.
He
But
loved
like he would
weed.
wear his helmet at press conferences because he hated being.
Yeah, that's
seen.
true.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
one of the weirdest things. He would like wear his helmet in public, like hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty odd.
It was like the kid in Big Daddy with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what he was doing. He's like, I'm invisible.
Yeah.
now.
He had the
Helmet
him and
on.
Ditka stuff with the wedding
Yeah.
dress on draft day. They're married when they were married to each other because the Saints traded all their picks for a running back.
Yeah.
which is brilliant. Clearly.
I also heard that he would leave the windows to his Range Rover open on like rainy days, and he would just let, like in Miami, they would just let his car just get rain, it's like soaked in rain. I remember reading that one time.
He was a weird guy negotiating that contract that screwed himself
Yes.
too,
Yes.
because it was all incentive based.
Yes.
and he just he could have gotten all this guaranteed money, and I don't know. That
He's-
seemed like
he's-
that was a very odd move as well.
He's such a weirdo that he strikes me as someone who just doesn't care about money, and that's weird. I love money. I don't have any. I love it though. The little I do acquire here and there, I like when it's in my checking account.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it. It seems like.
He just loves weed.
Yeah.
Weed's his number one thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if he would be how he would be in today's NFL as like a guy.
I think he'd fit in a little better. 'Cause
I
the
think
weed,
so,
the weed
too.
thing, the weed
Yeah.
thing's so much more accepted now.
Yeah.
Just culturally, that like back in the day, I mean, the '90s, it was very taboo.
Totally.
And
definitely.
nowadays, the weed thing
It's-
is like drinking alcohol.
it's
almost.
so
People are
funny
like,
to
"Oh, you
me.
smoke weed, whatever."
If
Yep.
you ever do a Breaking Bad rewatch, in the very first episode, they're at the family party for Walt, and there's a pot bust, and they're talking about a pot bust like the people are fucking like committing mass murder. It's just weed,
Now you just
and
pick it
that's
up
like
at the
from
corner store.
2010. Yeah, now
Yeah.
you just go and buy it wherever you want. It wasn't even that long ago, so I think he'd fit in much better in today's world.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid pick. I guess I do give him a little bit more of a pass because it is like a mental illness kind of thing, but still,
Yeah.
it is a little odd.
The helmet on at the press conference is a weird move. It's a
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
move, regardless of what it is. But
Yeah. Jerry, you're up.
Yeah, I'll do Barstool.
Okay,
Now, this one's a little weird,
good.
but I don't know how it will, like how you guys would see it weird. I'm gonna pick Austin, Dave's guy.
Really?
Yes. And I think he is one of the most weird people I've ever met in my life. He's a robot. So anybody that's willing to be on the road, be staying with Dave, I mean, for months and months. Like, there's no way he can have a girlfriend whatsoever. At any point in his life, being Dave's guy, you just can't have a relationship. You can't have kids.
He's got to like date one of Sylvana's friends.
That's his only option. His only option. And if you've talked to Austin, you've probably only talked to him for like 3 or 4 sentences, and then it's done. Like, there's nothing for months and months and months.
I've never said a word to him.
I think I've only said
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked pretty closely with him for a while, doing the show. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Like,
And he wears like size like 24 sneakers.
Does he?
Yeah.
Bigger
They're-
than Big T?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
What is Big
They're
T?
massive.
Whoa, Big T. I don't know. His shoes.
I
are-
can see him
It's
being like 18s or something.
Yeah, it's like bozos. Those
Yeah.
things.
But is that like
Crazy.
like he's always like, with the phone, he's just
He's all business.
yes.
Yeah.
He's all business, dude.
Never seen him laugh once.
It's not a job; it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah.
like he's all like he should be in the guest house in Dave's
Yes.
house. Like he should
Yeah.
be. I don't like him being in New York. Like gives me anxiety. Like, oh, dude, how do you like? What if you need something?
Yeah.
You know, he's yeah, he is. He's,
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the board. Probably could have got it the last pick of the draft.
Yeah.
yeah. Probably could have taken him 25.
Yeah.
I don't think he was on anyone's board.
It was not on mine.
But yeah, but no.
But you made a good argument for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right though. He like
But those are the type of people that are like weird to me.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
just
yeah.
because I'm so like outgoing and open, like
Yeah.
I see those type of people and I'm like, that's a weirdo. That's a weirdo.
yeah. No, he's like the Terminator.
Yeah.
100%.
Works his balls off and he just flips it on to
Yes.
the next day. Like he might be. I don't think he might not sleep. Like he just lays
Well,
down.
the way he's described it, like he sleeps standing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
he lays down, looks up at the ceiling, and then when the sun rises, he gets up and
Yeah.
works again.
Like next time you watch him, like wherever we're on a show or on a stream, he will sit there with one hand. He'll hold the phone like this, and the other phone will be like for clips and stuff like that, like transferring. He's just sitting there the whole stream and just like this. That's it.
But a good guy will know.
Great guy.
Yes, good guy. All
Yeah,
right,
weirdo doesn't mean bad.
Yeah.
Weirdo's like a great
He's a
thing in
good
this company.
weirdo.
Yeah, Weirdo's great
Yeah.
for sure, and is like he's done the Dave job like as good as anyone.
Yeah, and he's
else.
lasted a lot. That's a
Yes.
job that
Yeah.
there's a
Yes.
lot of burnout on that one,
Yes.
and he's
It's-
made it a while.
Not fucking easy at all. So credit to him. Jerry.
Oh, I go back to back.
Yeah.
I can go any category. I'll go music. I'll go sexy red.
I don't know who that is.
My pussy pink, booty hole brown. Can we pull up sexy
Yeah.
red
Pull
so
up
Dave can
sexy
see?
red.
what-
Yeah, you're.
I feel like I just heard of this like within the last week too.
Lance, your buddy Nick just did a video with her, right?
Is this the girl that Danny like fucked or whatever?
Oh, that's Ice Spice.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, Caleb did a video with her.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. What's weird about her, Jerry?
So what's weird? Well, I think she's pregnant right now. But
That's fucking weird.
yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway, like
Got another human ground in you?
she
That's fucking
she got famous off of like really really bad music that was just like catchy, and you're starting to see that trend. But what makes her weird to me is like the outfit she wears, the red hair, the way she talks. Just everything about her, her lyrics and her songs are just crazy, outrageous.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she has made herself as eccentric as possible.
Yes.
As a cover up for putting out dog shit music.
100%.
Yeah,
That's
so
exactly
she's
what
just,
she is.
You know, as flamboyant and
I mean, some of the worst
obnoxious
music
as
ever.
possible. Yeah.
That's a strategy, though, man.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah.
If it gets you there, it gets you there.
Another guy that I might take, he's like the king of it.
I don't think that when she did Caleb's, she did Sunday Conversation, I don't think she thought it was a joke.
No,
Like she
zero.
didn't get that it was a bit.
Oh, really?
That's the vibe I
watch that
got.
one.
Yeah.
You got to be a weirdo to not get it.
Right.
Like right
Social
off the bat.
cues. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or like someone, I don't know. What a weirdo.
It's actually right. Yeah, I can't.
I never heard of
comment
her
on it,
until
but,
2 minutes ago, but
she's on my radar now.
yeah.
Mintz, you're up again.
All right, I'm going actor, and I was always such a fan of this movie, and he always made me laugh. I'm going Charlie Sheen. I was always a Major League fan. Weird guy, funny guy, always made me laugh.
Winning.
Yeah, just kind of rocks who he is, which I respect, and I don't know.
Is he a sex addict? Am I thinking of the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All time off the deep end guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
All time.
see, like to me, is he a weirdo? Yeah, but it's a product of him doing just like a shit ton of drugs. He's not just naturally weird. I don't think. Like in Major League in those years, was he weird? No, he's probably fucking the hottest guy in the club every time he walked in the door. You know.
I see what you're saying, but I just always liked him, and so I thought it was a spot to
No,
Yeah, like-
yeah.
That is jarring. That interview he did, it doesn't get more weird than that.
Yeah,
You know, with
that's
the whole-
that's a guy he's a lunatic.
It's like I'm by winning. Like I'm winning.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the weirdest interviews
Yeah.
probably ever.
Nah, yeah, he's fucking weird. Drugs or not, he's a weirdo now.
He was on
Yeah.
my list.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
He was on
He was
my
on my
list.
list too. Towards the end.
Chief, you're up.
All right. So this is something I'm taking Garth Brooks as my musician. I love Garth Brooks' music. I guess he's only on Amazon Prime. Chaps told me that today, so I will be listening to that on the way down to Sydney's place to hunt. But this came from like Tom Segura and his wife. They have that show Your Mom's House where they started being like Garth Brooks is like a serial killer, and it's become like a long running bit.
Yeah.
But he has a few of these interviews where he is like a malfunctioning robot, where like you would ask, he's like talking about a charity and he like starts laughing like hysterically in the middle of talking about like the children that they're helping. It's like he can't have like a normal conversation. He's also a guy who at the height of his popularity changed everything about himself and put out like a pop album under like a different name.
the Chris Gaines deal.
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
Like he's done like a lot of very weird things, and he's like, but the Tom Segura like has put a spotlight on it, and he just, anytime you see him speak, it's like he's searching for how a normal person would say this line and how a normal person would react. I think he's very, very creepy and weird. So Garth Brooks is my musician.
I knew he had his quirks. Like it was always
Yeah.
crazy to me. He was never on like streaming platforms, and that he did the Chris Gaines flip. But I guess I haven't been
I almost
paying
wanna
attention
pull
enough
up
to some of those things. You said you didn't know about this either, Ben?
The Chris Gaines stuff was very, very odd. And I know about the Segura stuff because I actually went and saw Garth this summer at Caesars in Vegas, and I tweeted I was going, and everybody was talking about the Segura serial killer thing on my Twitter. So that was a real
Should
thing.
I play the clip in the mic?
Sure.
If I have
you
it?
want.
I just heard. Yeah. So
Oh, this is not it.
I told you so.
You're kidding. What?
I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, well, Lance, I'll send it to you later. We could put it in the show.
Yeah.
But he's a weird guy.
you guys got anything on this?
I've heard that. Weirdly enough, when I was Googling, I didn't see that at all, but I have heard he's a weirdo. Like, and he's like really into Hollywood. I'm pretty sure. If you catch my drift.
Oh,
Could
Pretty
see
sure,
it.
yeah.
Could see it.
yeah, yeah. He's a weird guy for sure.
All right, White
Garth
Sox
Brooks.
Dave, you're up.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to Barstool too, just because I want Stephen Shea on my draft board. He's a fucking weird. He's a weirdo. He's just a weirdo.
He is an alien.
Yeah.
He is. I went from being he's a robot to an alien
On that Georgia
after
trip.
that Georgia trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he said he was going to reach out to the Cubs about throwing out the first pitch, I couldn't believe it. I was flabbergasted.
It's a preposterous. Now I will say that he did admit that, or said he knew that it was a long shot, like, and he's like,
Self-aware.
well, and it's 100% of the shots you don't take situation,
Yeah.
but still, like that's
That's
crazy.
like throwing a birthday party. Like you. That's something you're asked as an honor, or like season ticket holders and shit. Like, what? What a weirdo.
yeah, not a content concept where you're gonna pick a baseball team. Yeah, it's a weird move. I
Very
like Stephen Shea a lot, but he's a weird guy.
He was on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe when he said that. Like, and then he makes these spreadsheets that come directly from his brain that he says is the data.
Yeah.
But there's no thought behind it besides from his brain. It's all spreadsheets that go, like, he's like, oh, well, this is what the sheets are saying. It's like, yeah, but the sheets are from your brain. This
Yeah.
is no, like,
There's no
Right,
actual
there's no
numbers, there's
actual
numbers.
data.
Data, yeah.
No.
It's all opinion.
yes.
There was a time where he
Opinion-based
was,
facts are my
Yes.
favorite. Yeah.
He was
I love that
driving
show.
me home, and I was driving him home because we live next to each other from the stream. And he seemed down, and I was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Dude, I fucking spent like 7 hours last night, like researching for this prop, and it just fucking didn't even come close. Like 7 hours to research on one prop? That's crazy.
Didn't even.
How long do you take typically, Jerry?
I don't even think about it.
Yeah, it's just
press
just
bombs
a machine
away.
gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bombs away.
Bombs away.
He just
These
gets a feeling.
people
man.
fucking-
Yeah.
I like mixing.
If you do math, you're weird.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you do math, you're weird.
Like if you watch season 2 of Surviving Barstool, he had every outcome of who he's like. All right, well, here's the outcome. If it's these three at the end, here's who's going to vote for who. It's like, how do you know who they're going to vote? He was all opinionated from
opinion-based.
who he thought
That
people are going to vote.
This
for.
is like the craziest thing I've ever heard.
And,
Actually,
yes, and he was presenting it as fact. Like, oh, well, here's the thing. If it's, so say you take 3 people at the end. Say if it's me, White Sox, Dave, and Jerry, then I'd be like, all right, well, then these people, here's how the vote will shake out because this person will vote for this person. But if it was me, you, Chief, and Mintz, there's how it would go. It's like, dude, you don't know who anyone is
What
voting
is he in
for.
our minds?
Yes, exactly. It was the craziest. And then finally, I'm like, dude, your data's bullshit. It's bullshit.
He was really down about that prop he did.
Oh, I'm
hit, right?
so down. So down. Off of one bet. 7 hours.
And I don't even think it's about the money.
And he
for
was
him.
complaining like I didn't even get to put my kids to sleep. My wife had to do it all that night. I felt bad. I'm researching my dick off. I'm like, dude, what?
And I don't think it's because he lost the money.
No.
It was
It's 'cause
because
the
he
data.
wanted to win.
Yes.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes,
thi-
the data, yeah.
this is the guy who was doing all 22 breakdowns
Just
of the Bucks
on
for
his
Twitter
own,
Yeah.
for what, who knows what.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, back.
That was the comment he said the other day. We were talking about Soldier Field.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Soldier Field has got the worst all 22 camera angles. We're like, what are you talking about?
We're bitching about like the pisser lines and like how the food sucks and you got to walk 2 miles to get there.
Yeah.
Oh man, the all 22 is just so bad. It's like what? What are you
From the
talking
roof.
Yeah.
All right, I'll look into it.
Sorry, Steven.
Hey, let's take another break here because I want to talk about my guys at Hoss. Listen, whether you're hitting the gym, going to work, or out in the town, it's time to gear up, step out, and show the world what it means to be the Hoss. This brand was born and raised in Chicago, which I love, we love. And it's an athleisure/streetwear brand that has a little something for everyone. You see me rocking the hat. You see White Sox Dave always rocking the hat. It's a great, great company.
That's the #1 hat in the office.
It is.
Yeah.
They're taking over. They
Yeah.
really are. They got pickleball paddles.
Yep.
They have a little something for everyone. It's one of those.
Someone, I'm going to launch an investigation, sniped my paddle out of this office.
It was White Sox Dave.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, investigation over.
I saw it. He was using it. He wanted to play some pickleball in the new Barstool
Okay.
office. So
Well, I wore it
to
for
take
basketball last Friday,
Yeah.
and I just I felt good. Felt lean. Hit the
Yeah.
game winner, not to brag.
Oh.
And I feel like I owe it all to Haas.
Yeah, it was just like a nice thing to play some ball in, huh?
Yeah, it was like you need like good athletic wear,
Mm-hmm.
and the shorts are super comfortable. It's just like it's like perfect for that.
Yeah.
Like just run around like it. I feel like I should just wear Haas every day because I am doing gym class at this office one way or another every single day. Haas has the stuff, the hats. They got great golf stuff. They got, like you said, the pickleball, great stuff for basketball.
It's a nice confidence booster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. Yeah.
So go check them out. They literally have something for everyone. All you have to do is go to bethehoss.com. Check out their athletic line and leisure wear. Use code BARSTOOL for 20% off the whole store. Be the Hoss today, 20% off.
I'm a
Once
Hoss.
again, is an
I am a Hoss.
awesome discount. So go grab some Hoss gear. It's really a no-brainer. All right, let's hop back into the episode. All right, to me, I mean, fuck. I guess he's right there for the taking. And I think this is a insane 1-2 punch after Michael Jackson. I'm going to go actor. It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Ed,
yeah.
I was going
I
to
was,
my next pick.
I was between him and Shane.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
weird about it? I don't even know anything about
He's
it.
a leader.
Scientology
He's a
stuff.
leader of a cult.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scientology.
weird.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Scientology?
No.
There's you want to go to their post? It's over on LinkedIn. It's not far.
No, Jerry.
No,
Jerry.
Take you in there, Jerry. You and me. Let's go
I
let's
ain't
go
going
check
there.
out Scientology.
No.
I think Jerry would be susceptible to their charm.
Why?
That's why I'm nervous.
He
I
looks
wanted
like
to
an
go.
impressionable kid.
What is it?
It's
It's a church where they just take all your money, but then you get very famous and powerful.
Oh, so you can get famous from it.
A lot of
yeah.
Hollywood is in it.
Oh
Yeah,
you
like-
get big jobs. You want to go? Let's go. You and me. We'll go to the church.
I've
of
been
Science.
chasing fame my whole life.
they'd help you out. Oh,
For
they'd
sure.
help you out. I don't even like to say anything bad about them because they scare me that much. So anything that's said, go after Chief.
You're the one who drafted Tom Cruise, and why'd you draft him?
Because the interview he did with
Oprah in
yeah.
1998 or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. That one moment.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing else.
I mean, listen, great, fantastic movies. I'm happy that he saved Hollywood with Maverick. But I mean,
He's a weirdo.
what's his name? Christian Bale is famous for saying that he based his Patrick Bateman character in American Psycho off of that interview. Watching
Oh,
Tom
wow.
Cruise.
I didn't realize that.
He said
I did not know they did.
I didn't know that either.
Yes, he said like there was just like his eyes were dead, but he was showing endless emotion. Like he said that was the inspiration.
Yeah.
At least that's how
So
it's
he's a
been told for-
psychopath.
I don't know. I mean,
No, he's definitely weird. He was my next pick.
he's allegedly in this Church of Scientology. People have said this in other podcasts, so I'm just echoing them. Like he is like so high up there where like he could just like murder someone.
Like
And-
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
and he's like, then like other people just come out, clean it up, and then he's just like absolved. That's
Right.
what people say.
Well,
That's
and then it's
crazy.
like it's like the head guy is that guy Miscavige, and the number 2 guy in the whole church, I believe, is Tom Cruise. Miscavige was like his wife was giving him lip. He just like sent her away to a compound. Like no one's seen her in like 10 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
There's like a whole thing like where is Shelley Miscavige? No one knows.
It's crazy stuff. Before I make my pick, though, I want to talk about Franzia, fellas. We talked about it last week, but if you're not thinking about getting this holiday box, this Cabernet Sauvignon box, it's got a new holiday look, and it's got the sweater to match. I don't know what you're doing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It really is great stuff. It's a gift that everyone's had, like, been in their Franzia phase, you know? And like, the thing is like, why was it
back
a phase?
in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back in.
Why was that? Like, it should always be there because just us drinking it last week, I love that blush.
Oh yeah.
It was really good. Like,
Nice and light.
yes, it was nice and light. Genuinely enjoyed it. And the limited edition holiday box is available for purchase in retail stores nationwide.
It's Cab
while
Sav, right?
supplies last. Yep, exactly. And the holiday sweater, it lights up.
Oh, I was wearing it the other day. It's beautiful.
And obviously, as you guys know, one 5-liter box of Franzia offers 34 glasses or 6 bottles, making Franzia Cabernet big enough to share with friends all season long. Or if you prefer the white or blush wine instead, they've got you covered. They got a wine for all of your friends with a range of taste from smooth, crisp, fruity, bold, and refreshing Dave, obviously, we know you love it. You gave it a very high grade in the wine testing.
I mean, put a box of Franzia, pour yourself a glass, give yourself a blind taste
Twist
test.
that little spigot. It's perfect. It's great. It's so convenient. I love it. You can just wrap that up like it's a present. Give it to
that's what
someone.
I'm going to be doing this year.
Yeah. No, honestly, it was good to kind of go back to the roots. I enjoyed it. I'm going to have a box at my Friendsgiving and my regular family Thanksgiving. So shout out to Franzia. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2023 Franzia Vineyards, Ripon, California. Pick up Franzia's limited edition Cabernet box in stores while supplies last, and shop the Franzia holiday merch collection at shop.franzia.com. All right, third round. So I got sports, I got Barstool, and I got miscellaneous. I'm going to dip into miscellaneous.
Ooh.
I like this guy's content, but you can't deny that Darren Rovell is one of the biggest.
Oh, wow.
that's
That's
a great one.
Yeah.
Could you have drafted that for sports or no?
Maybe it's debatable,
Either or.
I'd say, but he didn't play. Like
Yeah.
he's an internet guy.
Yeah.
Like he's like the T miscellaneous internet guy. The fact that he has merchandise from all, like, you name it. He's got like a Martin Luther King like bus ticket. He's got a bottle of Viagra from Hugh Hefner.
Does he actually?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a pill bottle from Viagra from Hugh Hefner. He's got.
Didn't he get in a bunch of trouble for acquiring that, if I recall? Because he it was such a shady way of how he went about getting it.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember the thing he got in trouble for was doing the full kill shot
Yeah,
on Twitter of JFK.
You could just see the blood splattering all over fucking Jackie.
Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, Ravel, what the fuck? We know what happened, man. It was
Violated the terms of service for Twitter.
Yeah, like he's just got an insane autograph collection that is just the weirdest shit ever. Yeah. But like, I'll be honest, his content I find kind of fascinating.
I don't.
I feel like, well, you're blocked, so.
Yeah, I have been for years.
Yeah, like I don't.
Years and years and years. Since 2014, almost 10 years.
A couple of Northwestern alumni just can't get along.
Yeah, I don't dislike Ravel. Like I said, I actually like.
I don't.
There's some like weird interest-piquing shit that he does, but he's obviously a weird guy.
He's a very strange guy. Yeah. He's another guy where I feel the internet broke his brain. Like, the internet is what made him into a weirdo. Like, he was always a little bit.
I don't know about that.
You don't think the internet impacted him?
Dude, you start that collection of like.
Yeah, but I think 35 years ago, he's just a guy with a lot of, like, only a couple people think he's weird. Now he gets like an avalanche of hate for being a fucking weirdo.
I think he's always been.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember he tweeted it was I don't know how they do it in Judaism, but it was like the anniversary of his bar mitzvah, and he tweeted a picture. He paid Jeff Bagwell, it was $50,000 to be at his parents' did, obviously.
Right.
So I think he's always probably been like an autograph.
Those people are weird.
Yeah. No.
Like he's just the king of something happens in pop culture. He's like, oh, I actually have this autographed glove from them. You know, he just has a bunch of weird shit. So I thought that was a good outside the box one. White Sox, Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go to music because I think just acting. Well, both of these are so fucking deep. No, I'll go. No, I'll go to acting. I'll go. Jared Leto. Jared Leto's a fucking weirdo.
Great pick.
He's just a fucking weirdo.
That's
unbelievably good actor, unbelievably talented, just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Very weird guy. So
I don't have any like reasons for that either.
Oh, look at his eyeballs.
I know he's a method actor and he does all the weird roles and he's great at them.
He allegedly has a sex cult.
Oh well, that's weird as it gets.
Allegedly.
Anne Hathaway. I googled articles to see how weird he was. Anne Hathaway said he was the weirdest actor she's ever worked with. I don't even know what movie that was on. Guy's just a fucking weirdo.
You know much about him?
Not much.
No.
Not much.
Yeah, it's a good
Didn't he
pick.
play the Joker in the most recent Batman?
No, that was
Suicide Squad.
And it was the most star-studded cast ever and the worst movie I've ever
I
seen.
never saw it, but to me, like, he is the
horrifically
perfect
bad.
guy to play the Joker.
If anybody was going to follow up, what's his dead-ass name?
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. It would have been
Jesus.
Jared Leto, but the movie sucked.
Yeah.
I think he would have done it better if it was the same, if it was Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good pick. He was I thought about letting Cruise go because I thought I could get him later.
It just doesn't have any pop to the name, though.
It
like
does,
Tom
though. If you
Cruise.
know, you know.
Yeah,
though.
if you know, you
If
know.
you know,
yeah.
you know. For sure.
Like Tom Cruise, this is what bothers me about Tom Cruise is he usually plays a normal person in his role, so he's so weird that he knows he's weird, if that makes sense. Jared Leto just does all the weird roles.
Yeah.
That's what he's good at too.
Yeah.
It's like
He's
Johnny
great
Depp.
at
You
it.
want them in those strange roles.
It's those two, yeah.
yeah.
Cut from the same cloth.
Yeah. Chief, you're up.
I'm going actress, and I'm taking Angelina Jolie.
I was down to those two. I
So-
kind of wish I would have. As soon as I said Jared Leto, I'm like, fuck, I would have gone Jolie.
Jolie, I feel like she's just out of the limelight now, so like people forget how weird she was, but like when she was dating Billy Bob Thornton, she had a vial of his blood and a necklace around her.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Total fucking weirdos.
And then they were going to like a red carpet event one time, and someone like
she made out with her brother.
she made out with her brother, but then
Yeah.
she was also like, "Yeah, we just fucked.
Yeah, it's in the car, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just fucked in the limo on
Yeah.
the way here."
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
okay, and
Her
then
and her brother?
no, her and Billy Bob Thornton.
No, she did make out
But
with
she
her brother
did-
on like a red carpet or something.
Yeah.
It was like French kiss. But
It was fucking weird.
yes.
And then she's got a whole mess of children from like she's just fucking weird. She's just fucking
I
weird.
should have taken her.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Gorgeous, talented.
Insanely fucking hot. She was
Yep.
like one of the it girls.
Oh,
20
big
years
time.
ago.
Yeah.
When she
she's
was-
like, who her father's a actor too, and they're
John
like,
Voight.
John Voight. And they're
Yeah.
like totally estranged.
Yeah, John Voight's like a big time Republican who's like outcasted from.
I think they were like taking shots at each other through the media
Like,
over this
over the
whole-
last week
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
yeah.
or current events. So yeah, Angelina Jolie is my pick.
Yeah. I think is she normaled out or did she just get quiet? Because
I
her
think she
Billy
just
Bob
got
phase
quiet.
was when she was the weirdest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she ends up with Brad Pitt, and
he's
then
also a weirdo.
see, I think he seems more normal. He was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like that's.
Isn't he? Is he Scientologist too?
I
could
don't
be
think
wrong.
so. think
Okay,
so.
never mind. I'm probably wrong then.
Yeah. It's not a bad pick though.
No, I think it's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, I think there's a couple actors still sitting there in a T that are better, but that's not a bad pick. Mintz, you're up.
All right, I'm going miscellaneous, and it's a football coach, but I'm taking Jim Harbaugh.
Oh,
That's
the,
a
Wal-
great
the,
pick.
the Walmart pants, just all the quirks. There's just so much. Just everything is content from him unintentionally. I think he's just a home run.
the next coach of the Chicago Bears.
Hope so for y'all's
Yeah.
sake. I hope so for Bears'
Very
sake.
good
But
coach.
just a very strange, just overall in every way. So I'm going. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah.
His quotes this week or last week were unbelievable. He's like, I'm the piece of iron that viruses like smash against and
Yeah.
break and die. Like he's like, I don't get sick. He's one of a kind. Chicken's a scared bird. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
Drinks a lot of milk. Like he's a weird guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he retracted his chicken statements this week, I saw. Yeah, so now
Oh,
he
yeah,
said I was
yeah.
wrong about chickens being a weird
A scared bird.
A scared bird,
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
he's
nervous bird. A
he's
nervous
No,
bird.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
A nervous
yeah.
bird.
No, that's a very good pick.
Good pick.
I didn't have him on my
Mincy,
board.
I had him nowhere near my board. It's a fan-fucking-tastic
Thank
pick.
you.
Didn't
Yeah.
he like have a slumber party with that recruit or something? Like in bunk beds? or
That
something?
sounds right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember vaguely remember some stories.
He would
Sleeping
spread
bag.
blood on his face and shit. I think that might have been just a lot of football guy stuff, but
That there was PMT had John Harbaugh on like several years ago, and they were asking him like, when was the last time you got into a fight? And he's like, oh man, it must have been like 6 months ago. It's like, who'd you get into a fight with? He's like, I was on vacation with Jim. It's like, and they were like messing around in the ocean, and then it just got like out of control.
Yeah,
Well,
brothers.
50-something-year-old
Yeah.
guy.
yeah, it's just brothers being
Yeah.
brothers. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last, well, not really, but one of the last fights I've gotten in was with my brother as adults.
Happens.
Haymakers.
Jerry, you're up.
I go back to back, right?
Correct.
I'll do actor. I'll do Shia LaBeouf.
I fucking hate him. Good pick.
He is a weirdo. That shit that he did, the plagiarizing stuff.
Wait,
the-
what was
Oh, I don't
that?
even know about
yeah,
that.
the artwork, that art shit that he did, he copied it. It's in like 20.
I believe it. The guy sucks.
Yeah, and then he did like the paper bag over his face at the red carpet. Is like,
Yeah.
what does it say? It's like I'm I'm not famous anymore or something like that. Just a total weird dude.
Didn't he do a 24-hour stream of all his own movies?
Yeah.
Too?
Yes, and then he did like he got arrested multiple times. Arrested once for like bumming a cigarette off of somebody. Then he got like physical. Or just weird guy.
He's a very weird guy.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
good
weirdo.
pick.
Yeah.
He's a mega douche on top of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I can deal
Yeah.
with weird, just don't be an asshole. He's a fucking
He
asshole.
screams asshole.
Oh,
An aggressive guy.
Yeah.
So it seems.
Didn't he get into a fight on set with Clint Eastwood's kid too? I think they were doing during the movie. They were filming the movie Fury, and like Clint Eastwood's kid had like a small role, and like I think they got into like a big fight, like an actual like haymaker throwing fight. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee it was Shia LaBeouf's fault.
Yeah.
You're up again, Jimmy.
I will do music, and I will do. Now I was a big fan of this girl. Big fan. Supported the Free Britney movement, but I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have freed Britney. Just a weirdo with all the skits that she does in front of the phone with the knives and
It's so sad.
yeah.
How old are you again, Jerry?
I'm 29 now.
29. So you were probably
Like I had a crush on Britney.
Yeah.
okay. You are all right. You're old enough then. It's so sad the fall that
Oh yeah.
her
Big time.
brain's not there. It's
Yeah.
mashed potatoes right now.
Yeah.
Did so sexy one of those miscellaneous then, or is this miscellaneous?
Yeah, you could do this one
Okay,
miscellaneous.
yeah. Yeah, she definitely got weird.
She lost her mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So it seems.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Very very sad.
Yeah,
But
Weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
She's weird.
Just the skits to me and
The
the
knives
dancing.
the other day. What was that? Like 2 weeks ago. The knives were just
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
chopping
Yeah.
it's
fucking
crazy.
air. It's like, yo, put those down. You're gonna hurt someone. Hurt
Yeah.
yourself.
And you're a guy who likes his knives.
I love knives.
Right? Yeah.
You can never have too many knives.
I've heard that before.
Someone once told me that. I bought a knife yesterday. Ed.
Did you? What
Yeah.
kind?
I bought it.
Well, that is true. Why was that?
Why did I buy it? 'Cause
Yeah.
You had no money.
I didn't have a correct card. Is
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, knives are good. I'm gonna gut a deer this weekend. I have decided I'm gonna turn my living room into outdoors theme with a bunch of
Dead animals.
dead animals. Yeah,
You got to get some dead ones though.
I know.
Mintzy, you are up.
Okay. Got a couple realms of thought here. All right, I'm going to go. I hadn't used my music yet. I'm going with Prince.
I don't think our audience will understand it though. But it's such a perfect pick, Mince. It's such a perfect pick. He was the weirdest guy ever.
He was the weirdest ever. And he's an
Dire Straits
all-time,
wrote a whole song about how weird he was.
yeah, all-time icon, too.
Yeah, all-time
The,
icon.
the
all-time
only
weirdo.
thing is, like you said, maybe not, but he's a. I just thought I had to do it. I just had to do it.
all-time weirdo. How many people do you think he had sex with? I'm not talking I'm talking like tens. Like he's like sexually ambiguous. Not even like bi or gay or straight. He's just like he just fucks
It's just
things.
a guy that fucks. Yeah.
He just fucks. He was the giant weirdo though. Could shred a guitar.
Oh, you ain't
Shred
kidding
a
on that.
guitar.
No doubt. I just thought, I thought about it.
Uh-huh.
I had another musician in mind, but he wasn't near as famous or as big. So I was like, I just have to go with Prince, how big he is, and I was Pops, all-timer.
All-time weirdo for sure. And the Chappelle Show skit.
Yeah, I was thinking all about that. The Charlie,
That's a true story.
Yeah, that was
Like, that's
honestly
the
that was
skit
a
is a
big
skit,
a big part of my
but
picking
that's a
was
true
the
story.
Chappelle Show stuff.
So
Yeah.
so Charlie Murphy and his older brother.
Prince of Darkness.
Have you seen the Chappelle Show skit that I'm talking about?
I don't think I have.
Oh,
So-
it's a classic one.
It's a
Yeah.
classic.
I've
But
seen
it's
it, but I haven't
it's
seen
based
it.
on a
Game
true
blouses?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go to Prince's house. They play pickup basketball. Apparently, Prince is just like the greatest fucking basketball player on earth. And then afterwards, he served the pancakes. After he beat all their asses up and down the court, Charlie Murphy and Eddie Murphy.
It's a nice story.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great story. But who serves pancakes other than
Prince.
a weirdo?
I like pancakes.
Chief, you're up.
I'll go Ron Artest or Meta World Peace. Is he still Meta World Peace?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah. But all time weirdo, like very in the same vein almost as Dennis Rodman, without like the Carmen Electra like Vegas sex romp stuff. But
I forgot about her.
Madonna. But just an all time weird guy, but like a very impactful basketball, like maybe one of the best on-ball defenders of all time. But he had a fucking screw loose, and I actually think that probably helped him. I think guys were like afraid of him, and so yeah, Ron Artest was he was a fucking weird bird.
They talk about him in the Malice at the Palace doc. Was that 30 for 30 or was that something else? Whatever.
I think
it was.
that was Untold on Netflix.
It was one of them, but they're like, it was kind of similar to Rodman, where they're like, hey, we'll try our best to keep him on a leash, but like here and there, you got to let the dog off the leash and just let him go be
Yeah.
him. Total weirdo.
I think he did a rap album as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
he
sounds
has,
right.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out Meta World Peace.
Yeah, he was on my list. So yeah, I was about to take him. Maybe. I think there's someone a little weirder in the sports vein, but he's a very good pick.
Yeah,
White Sox, Dave.
So I need music. And all right, I'm gonna go back to back music probably then. I'm gonna go Marilyn Manson. I mean, he's the fucking weirdest guy on earth.
sucked his own dick.
Yeah, sucks his own dick. That we were just talking about him the other day. I think he had the rumor was growing
Legendary
up.
rumor.
Legendary rumor.
Urban
was that-
legend, really.
It really was
Yeah.
that he had his ribs removed, his bottom two, so he could become flexible enough to give himself head. Weird.
That is something.
You never heard that before, Ben Mintz?
No.
You
Yeah.
heard that,
Ben
right, Jerry?
Mintz, where have you been living?
That's sprawled across like everywhere around, at least around here, because all three of us from different areas of Chicagoland knew about it.
Oh, everyone.
Have you heard
Yeah.
it, Jerry?
I've never heard that.
Oh,
no.
really?
Jerry's a little younger though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true too.
Yeah.
That's
like-
definitely not an excuse for me, but I've
Yeah.
never heard that.
Yeah.
I think I would remember hearing something like that.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a hot rumor. Very weird guy.
Another rumor I heard, you might like this one, is that he held up
Oh.
a puppy. You know what I'm talking about?
I knew where you're going.
Yeah, and said, if you guys don't kill this puppy, I'm not going to sing for you ever again. And threw it in the stage, and they all his cult members.
Stop.
Well,
Rumor. I don't know
hate
if that's
that.
Oh.
but that was
I had not heard that one. I don't like
I'd
that
heard
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
I don't know
Ed-
anyone that will.
And that's why Ed's a fan.
No. Prove it. Great pick, Dave.
Very good pick.
I would have definitely taken it if I didn't get MJ. Back to me. Last pick of the 4th round. I'm going to go with Dwight Howard.
Just because the recent rumors.
Not
and
even
stuff?
that, because that's more like legal shit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
What's
I say
the-
I'm not even fully caught up, but I know he's like being accused of horrible shit. But like, he's always just been an odd guy. Like he just never,
Yeah.
he just never really seemed like he was like,
He's a fit out guy.
yeah. He's just,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like the Superman shtick.
Yeah.
And he was always an odd guy.
The weirdest thing that never gets talked about with him is on draft night, he did this whole interview where like when his draft year where they're like they should change the logo of Jerry West to Jesus on the cross.
Yeah.
It's like he was like the biggest God guy in the world, and then like completely pivoted, abandoned it, and like he's chasing. And then doesn't he have like a ton of snakes? I think he's got a ton.
snake guy?
I think he has got like a ton of snakes.
I think you're probably right.
I'll look
If
that
he's
up.
got a ton of snakes, he's definitely a weirdo.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a lot of. It looks like he's got a snake tank.
You know what? After looking at that snake tank, it's kind of cool. I'm not going to hold that against him. Yeah, he's a
Yeah, he's
fucking
got
weirdo.
2 snakes. You're right. All right then. My 5th round pick. I need Barstool. Someone in this room had to be drafted. Someone had to be drafted. It just had to happen. Mintz, I don't think I've met anybody like you, man.
I appreciate that.
You know, like, what a guy. And I've really just been able to, we haven't spent a ton of time. And this is, and being weird is a great thing at this company, like we said.
It's like the number
Yes.
one way to have job security.
Yeah.
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 Like, has that been like your whole life? People have been like, oh, he's a little odd guy. He's Ben Mintz. Or how is
Yeah,
that?
it's a constant. It's been a constant battle.
Yeah.
But
Is it a battle?
no, it's not a battle. It's great. It's I feel like I'm really lucky with Barstool that I just like have a job of being myself. It's
Yeah.
great.
For sure.
I don't have to do anything other than, I also am very lucky too that there's a lot of weird people in the South that are outgoing characters, but we just don't have a ton, we don't have a lot of South people here. And so I think I kind of caught a little lightning with that because there's a lot of strange people in
Yeah.
Louisiana. For sure, that raise a lot of hell. But yeah, I actually take that as a compliment, though. I think my biggest thing is just no fear of failure. Just be yourself and let your freak flag fly. And if people like it, good, and if they don't. And
Fuck 'em.
I'm a big positive. I just try to stay positive.
Yeah,
all the time.
like
Yeah.
you're definitely a positive
Yeah.
energy to be
The
around.
most
you know?
I'm
positive.
kind of honored to be drafted for that. That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
No, yeah, yeah. That's
Just everything is weird about Mintzy though. Just the walks,
The
sounds.
The weirdest thing for me is my lack of awareness because it's not a fake thing.
Yeah,
I just
mean,
like
zero awareness.
No,
zero.
I have like a photographic memory, or if I see a phone number, I remember it forever.
What?
And
Really?
like stuff like that. And then like it was really good at poker, but like I can't put anything together. I get lost going to the bathroom. I have no sense of direction, and just no. It's just like, but my sense of awareness stuff, like Big Cat always hammers me for it, but it's not like an act. I just literally like
Hey,
the other
Ben?
day being in his like he was like Mintz took over my office. Like I literally had no clue that was his office.
Yeah.
And it's just I catch myself. I get,
Hey,
see,
Ben,
you know what? That was a completely empty office. I had your back.
he had his in on it, but
That doesn't count. I'm just gonna say that we all know it's not an act.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're aware of your lack of awareness, and we know it's not an act.
I
Do
think
you
that's
think the
yeah.
eyes play into any of it?
the crazy. Yeah, well, I had when I was.
I was gonna say
no,
googly, but
no. When I was 3, I had like eye surgery. I had like a cross eye, so one of my eyes, like it's weird. Like I do a thing, like one will cross and one won't.
Well, yeah.
It's like weird. One stays the same.
So would you say that the surgery was unsuccessful, or
Well, it's successful on one eye. But
Gotcha.
The other
The other
eye's
eye
not.
is just-
But anytime I get real excited, I'll cross my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I got a couple screenshots
I got
on my
the crazy
phone of it.
eyes.
I love
I
it.
got the crazy eyes.
how are your eyes bad? Or
No, I got LASIK right before I got hired by Barstool. So, but as a kid, I always had the huge glasses, and my right eye was almost like legally blind. But now I have 20/20 because
yeah,
You know what's the funny thing about the eyes? I almost tweeted a picture of Mintzy, a face grab of him with the cross-eyed, and I was gonna put like, this is how Josh Allen's seen the field tonight. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know. You can do whatever, man.
Leave
Like,
that one in the chamber. Yeah.
like just save it. Like I said, I think the biggest thing is I know I'm out there a little bit, and I just don't take myself too seriously.
No, it's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
It's a
And
great way
if
to
I
be.
get bad, I don't care. Like people can bag on. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I can take it. I can take the heat.
Do you ever talk to yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give myself pump up speeches in the shower
Do
all
you?
the time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I talk to myself, but
A lot.
only when I'm cutting the grass. That's the only time I
Yeah.
ever find myself talking to myself.
I'll talk to myself here.
I wake up in the day. I'm like, today's gonna be a great day, boys. Let's go. Yeah. But I'm also feeling like this is probably the most. I feel so positive about all
Yeah.
aspects of life right now that.
Yeah,
You're a
'cause-
positive guy.
You're running a
I
half
also
marathon.
feel
Yeah, it's
like
the health thing's the why. Like
Yeah.
I've just fought it. Like I'm 40 years old. I've always fought like being over. Like I'd yo-yo where I'd get in decent shape and then I'd be obese, overweight, and I just don't care about anything else anymore. Like
Good.
I live for it. I'm running a half marathon in 17 days. I lift weights. I
Where
eat
are you doing
healthy. Memphis, St. Jude. Gonna be
Okay.
raising a bunch of
Nice.
money for
nice.
Is it here?
Memphis.
Memphis.
But,
Memphis.
And so I think my confidence and energy right now are better than any time I've been on Earth.
That's
Just-
great.
Just because of
Yeah.
how
It's been
when you-
nice having you here, Mintzy.
Yeah.
I
will
love
say-
being
yeah.
here, man. I'm just couldn't be more. The vibes are great. I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah. I just like watching you exist. Like
Yeah.
I could like
Yeah.
if I had like a balcony view and I could see you like on the court, like just seeing what
Yeah.
you do next and trying to get inside your brain is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I want to, like I said, we need to get out. I want to learn Chicago with you.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
We can
yeah.
do some good content teaching me some Chicago. Man.
Yeah, bring the sports book to the people.
Let's do
You
it.
know, White Sox Dave.
You need a bar stool.
No, I got a Barstool.
You do?
I got
Oh,
shit.
yeah. You
I
got
need
shit.
a miscellaneous. I got 2. I want to go outside the box, but I don't have anything in the same like stratosphere as Musk, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go with Kanye. Kanye's a fucking weirdo.
He's another guy who's lost his mind.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weird guy.
Great
Yeah,
music.
He's fun.
I loved his fucking music.
I'm
man.
surprised
I
he
really
lasted
loved
that
his
long,
music.
to be honest.
He's absurd.
He's
I'm actually surprised he
he's
lasted
like,
that long.
I mean, he's been canceled, obviously, but like he's kind of sort of making it like
Is
he's,
he?
he's popping. People are not avoiding using him in like memes and shit. Like he's slowly starting to sliver back. He's in conversation. If he releases an album, it'll be the biggest thing on earth again.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's kind of like he's
Didn't he lose like $1 billion in a week?
with Adidas.
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
But
Yeezys,
he's got like mega god complex. If you have god complex,
I mean,
you're,
just
like,
those
fucking
masks
weird.
he wears.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
like the
The
most,
outfits.
Yes.
Great. The boots.
Yeah, selling a white T-shirt in a store for like $1,000.
Yeah.
it's absurd.
People buy it.
Yeah, people buy it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Chief, you're up.
So this is, I have to have Barstool, and this is a guy I don't know super well, but every time we're doing stuff with him, he says something. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And that's Chris Clemmer.
Wow, he was on my. Wow,
Yeah.
you just stole from me.
Did I? Okay, good. So you know him better, so you can speak to
I
a little
don't
bit
really,
more.
I just-
But you worked in New York with him.
Yeah.
But when we had him on one of the drafts or something, and he told that story about how all his friends have the Ninja Turtle tattoos, and they got it when they were like 40. So he has a group of friends.
weird.
Do you know this story?
No.
Okay, so he's a group of friends, and when they decided they're all going to get a Ninja Turtle tattoo, and then as they die, the living members have to get whatever that turtle that died tattooed on their body as well. And there's his tattoo. So that looks like a Raphael to me. Yeah. Okay.
I was a Raphael guy, so at least he's got that going for him.
You're a Michelangelo. And
I like the orange.
yeah, and then there is no Leonardo.
Yeah,
That's like the weirdest part. There's
only
no
3.
Leonardo in the group.
There's only 3.
Yeah, there's like there's plenty of
So,
trios
like,
in the world to have a tattoo
Yeah.
packed with, but to pick the foursome and then leave out the number one guy, I always just thought that was like that's a very weird story.
Three Stooges.
There's a ton.
And he's all tall and
Three
gangly, which is
Musketeers.
kind of
His,
weird.
his demeanor, it's just his demeanor. To
Yeah.
me.
It's hard for me too because I had him on my list, but I was like, I don't know. I think he's just like a simple guy who likes to watch sports. But then that fucking Ninja Turtle story does throw me off.
And and then talking about like how being weird is like the number one way to have job security here. There was that picture. I think he was sitting on Barstool Radio or something. It was in the summer with his legs are out. He's got those skinny little bird legs. And Portnoy just retweeted is like Clemmer's legs just bought him another 6 months.
Yeah.
and I think he's a very nice guy. Every time I've met him, I've really enjoyed talking to him. But he's a squirrely guy. He's been married twice. He met both of his wives at improv class, which I think is also kind of a
That's
weird
very
thing.
weird.
And but I do.
No, that's the picture there. Yeah.
Oh my god!
yeah. So that's
That's just bone.
He looks like he was.
Does he have calves?
that's a guy who looks like he can't walk. Like he does not, he can't walk, but he can, but he can't. So he's a truly unique. I feel like you get like to our age and you kind of almost feel like you've met every sort of person that there is, and then you work at Barstool and they just keep collecting these people that I'm like, there's only one of him in the history of the world.
We work for a never-ending episode of The Surreal Life.
Good guy though.
Yeah. No, I like Clemmer.
Mintz, you're up. You need a Barstool.
All right, we're going. I was between Clemmer. I was probably going to take Clemmer, and you got for me. I'm going. I mean this in an affectionate, like weirdo way, as one to another. We're going over 1.5 in the room, and I'm paying my respects to Jersey Jerry because I'm such a huge Jerry fan. Just the way he carries himself in day-to-day life, and you're like, I mean this. I love your demeanor and just. You're out there on your own thing, but you just rock it so well. And I try to do that too. And I love it. I mean, I love it. When I say weirdo, it's more, this is a respect thing.
Yeah, no, I don't take no
mean,
offense, Mintzy.
No,
offense.
you
Zero
are.
offense here.
You are your own dude.
Zero
and
offense.
and it's magnetic. And people gravitate to it, and it's awesome. And just keep being you.
I got some
love
weird
it.
aspects. Like
Weird, recognized weird.
The only thing that was a little weird, the act, like most of it's respect. The feet thing is strange.
Yeah, I mean,
the feet thing's
some people say that's weird.
Yeah. But
It is true, though. I do.
no,
Big
big
fan.
But you own. That's what I'm saying. That's why I respect it
fan.
so much. Though you just are yourself. You're true to yourself. And yeah. You have a unique ability to just make content out of stuff I never would see, and so I respect it.
No, thank you, Mintzy.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. No disrespect.
No, I mean, like I said, from one to another, couldn't let you be myself be the only one drafted here.
Do you think you're weird?
Some stuff I'm very like weird with, like just stuff that like nobody would know about, stuff like that.
Well, you're a feet guy. That's
Yeah,
kinda
but I
weird.
mean, people know about that stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
can
I
you
will-
give us a taste of something people don't know that you think is weird?
Like, I will never drink water if it's not cold.
I don't mind room temp water.
Yeah, like I can't do it. Stuff like that. certain things I like that people probably won't like is like, this is going to sound weird. Like
Good.
a tomato, picture a tomato
Yeah.
with like, it's a snack at night that I do that I'm kind of ashamed to even say it, but a tomato with like vanilla frosting. Like you just like,
That's kind of creative, though.
But the-
I mean,
But
I-
that's kind of
on a
weird.
tomato.
it's weird, but
A
it's
tomato cake? Kind of?
in a way,
Yeah.
Like
I love tomatoes, and I like vanilla frosting.
I thought you were
It's a
going to
weird
say eat it
combo.
like an apple. I'm like, I've done that. Plenty
I've
of
done
times.
like tomato
Yeah.
with mayo sandwiches before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Two things on Jerry I want to comment. It was weird your video of just, I don't know anybody else that would get up there and like be like, man, I just defecated on myself. It's been like that, like, but I mean, that was
That's
wild.
weird, I
And then the
guess.
other thing that's really weird about it to me is your gambling strategy is nuts.
Yeah.
Like it's, I don't know what it is, but you were on like, you find some stuff and parlay. I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
there.
I just, if you hit like 1 or 2 a year, you'll be set for the whole year.
But like, I just don't understand, like, how do you decide, like, this is what I
7 hours
know.
of data research?
no date, no research, no,
No data.
none.
the signs.
Tomato and frosting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it
You're intrigued.
tastes really good.
I dip my peanut butter and jelly in milk.
I like that.
That's good.
I actually think that makes
That's
sense.
probably really good.
Yeah, it kind of does if you think about the ingredients.
Yeah,
but
that's-
that's something I've done my whole life.
I don't. Yeah.
Glazed donut, grilled cheese. I'm a big fan.
Oh, okay.
It's really
I feel
good.
like that.
Oh,
shit,
like you slice it in half?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
you-
that's a good idea.
It's
actually,
really
yeah.
good.
That's like an Iowa State Fair thing. I feel. Like
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's
That-
more
that's cool.
mainstream now.
Yeah, I know they make burgers with like Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then, Jerry, Mr. Irrelevant. You need a
Okay.
sports one.
I need a sports.
Yeah.
Will Levis.
So I was gonna say what he does to talk about your tomato thing, but you're right. You could
Will
say
Levis.
it.
I
The
mean,
mayo coffee.
Mayo coffee. Not just that. Just came out a little while ago. He eats the banana peel with the banana.
Really?
Yes, that
That's
just
probably
came out.
like super healthy.
So he
Not
eat-
that that's not completely fucking weird.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that before, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, he eats the peel like with the banana, which
Oh,
is
what the fuck?
insane to me.
It also looks like it's. That's like a Dave. That's like a banana bread type banana.
Yeah.
That is. It is.
Yeah. Just his demeanor though is also weird. Like some pictures, like he looks like a
That's
serial killer.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
This looks like he said that when it goes past its expiration date, the fruit contains its highest antioxidant levels. So that's the reason.
Wow. That's
And we should know. Good guy. We've had him on the
Yeah.
show.
No, I liked him
We
a
sat
lot.
down for like an hour with them.
I
Yeah.
had dinner with him. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
Very
good
nice.
guy. But yeah, and he's definitely because we had the Beer Olympics the night before.
Okay.
And he was there. He came to the house to interview the next day.
Hell
And
yeah.
he's definitely into he's like, oh, I got to get this lactic acid out of my
Yeah,
body.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like I could see
I
him
mean, he's
being.
an NFL guy.
Hey, body is a temple. That's
Yeah,
that's his
yeah.
paycheck.
So I
Yeah.
could see him being into
Yeah.
expired bananas because of a health reason.
You eat expired bananas?
I've probably done it on accident a few times,
Okay.
but not I wouldn't do it.
No
on purpose.
awareness.
Yeah.
What's your fast banana record?
I'm honestly not sure, but they're pretty quick. I'm pretty good at them.
Yeah. You ever seen him eat a banana?
I feel like I have now. that you
Funniest
brought it
part
up
is
front.
I've multiple times in public signed bananas now.
signed them.
Yeah, some people like at the Pelicans game, people were coming up to me and I was signing
That's
bananas.
funny.
Yeah, I thought
I
that was
love that.
pretty. That was pretty random.
That's funny.
The yak will take you places.
All right, we could do some honorable mentions, and then we'll vote who had the worst draft, and we can get out of here. Sports, I had Brian Wilson and Kyrie Irving left over.
Kyrie's a good one.
Kyrie's a good
Kyrie's
one.
a good one. I'm surprised he didn't get drafted.
That's one they
Brian
should've drafted.
Wilson.
The pitcher.
It feels contrived. He's like, look at me, I'm so weird.
Yeah.
And I hate him for that.
Yes.
Like if you're authentically weird, great. I feel like his is.
That's why I fucking hate Machine Gun Kelly. Because I swear to God, he sits on his couch and watches sports when there's no one looking, and like the rest of us. But he puts on all these pink clothes and like the long nails and spiky hair. It's all an act.
Probably.
It's all an act. And I hate people that go out of their way to be weird like that.
Anyone else have anyone in that category?
Yeah, I had not that category. Sorry.
Oh,
okay.
whoever you got for.
I had Adam 22,
Oh,
okay.
good one.
and then I also had memes.
Memes, okay.
Beams can ball. He can ball.
Nika Ball.
Yeah.
Good
Means,
athlete.
yeah. He is.
I had Russell Wilson,
Oh,
Mark Davis,
Good.
Tiger Woods. If you read that article, I can't remember what it was in, but it was like detailing like his life about how he like almost quit golf to try to become a Navy SEAL, and he was doing all these Navy SEAL trainings, and He's a fucking weird guy. Manny Ramirez.
I think he was just goofy. I saw him in all those lists. He never struck me
Manny
as weird.
being Manny. Eddie for Barstool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would say
You're on that category, Mr. I go home and watch Ring cameras at night on Reddit. That's weird.
That's
YouTube.
On YouTube. Oh, sorry.
Whose Ring cameras are you watching?
So they got
Strangers.
compilations of like scary Ring doorbell videos.
See what I mean?
That's weird.
I love the way your face lit up is unbelievable.
But you're intrigued.
I mean, I can't go out of my way to do that.
Eddie does it every night.
Yeah.
Why?
Like scary ones? Like what's scary?
Scary ones. Like pull up the tweet that I fired off like a couple days ago about. I'll show you. There's this guy in like this mask on the doorbell, and he looks terrifying, dude.
And these are all on YouTube?
Yeah, these are all on YouTube. This guy.
Oh yeah, that's
That guy's terrifying.
yeah, that's
It looks
scary.
like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, he's got like a.
Did people think it was your door ring?
Oh no, I said this. So
Okay.
someone tweeted me, dude, fuck you for the Ring doorbell video tips. Jesus Christ, man, like what the fuck? Like when you say don't watch it, I had to. Fuck. I said, yeah, I'm sorry, but if I had to see this guy, then you do too.
Yeah.
You didn't have to see it.
Yeah.
You sought it out.
actively searched for it.
He was the thumbnail, and he drew me in. So that's why I had to after that.
Yeah. What thumbnail popped up?
You know that's
it's
all
just-
targeted to your interests, right?
Yeah, I know. So that's I acknowledge that.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All right.
acknowledge that.
Yeah. That's a weird guy thing.
Scary Ring doorbell footage. See, look at this guy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, like
This
this
is
shit.
not a rabbit hole I want to go down.
Yeah.
Why don't you use TikTok?
Is that Za?
I don't want to get into TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get into
See, there it
deep
is. That's the
holes
one.
in there.
See, it was the thumbnail.
Volume 3.
Yeah, this guy, Mr. Nightmare, he's got some good shit, Jerry.
Mr. Nightmare.
Little small-
4.7 million views, so you're not alone.
Yeah, see,
How many of those are yours?
maybe 2,
Okay.
maybe, but yeah, they're weird. I acknowledge it's weird,
Okay.
but it's just like it's something. It's like,
Everybody's
a
got
car,
weird
it's like a car wreck. You can't look
Yeah.
away.
I have one. Well, y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
No, you're good,
I have
you're
one
good.
honorable mention, and I think everybody in the room has met him because he's done stuff for Chicago. But I have to pay homage to my guy Andy Frasco in here because he is.
These guys don't know Andy Frasco.
Okay, you
We're
don't
going to be
know.
listening. He's a
Dude,
friend of mine.
he is
Yeah. He's a
He is
lunatic.
he is an all-time. I've
All-time
never seen
lunatic.
an entertainer or lunatic on a level.
I went out with Andy
ever
6 weeks ago. He was in town.
He announced a show in Chicago for Saturday, February 17th. So he's coming
Yeah,
back.
we're in.
But he
he
is
goes Talia every year. I love Andy.
Dude,
He's a
unbelievable. If you
fucking
don't know,
crazy
he's got a
person
top
now.
music podcast. He
Crushes
eats
it on
mushrooms
that-
like
yeah.
every day of his life.
He eats mushrooms on
Like,
stage. I don't know
every
how he
day.
does it.
I've never seen anything like him ever, and I feel like I've seen a lot. Follow
So
him if you
I
don't.
went-
Trust me.
I discovered Andy Frasco in 2020 and then got to know him personally starting in 2021. And I went to a show in 2021 and there was maybe like 50 people there at like a 3,000 cap room.
Yeah.
The next year, last year, fucking sold that
Yeah,
bitch
he
out.
blew up.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really blew up. He's killing it, but total fucking weirdo, and he embraces
Dude,
every
he's
bit of it.
during the show. He'll stage dive, and people will push him all the way to the bar to take like 5 Jameson shots, and then he just gets sent back.
He's a
there.
wild person. And
Dude,
he does
is
it like
a
300
just
times a
maniac.
year.
I've never seen anything like it. He'll get the whole crowd doing the
Yeah,
Jewish
the horror,
dances.
yeah, the horror dance.
Yeah,
the entire crowd.
I'm just
is
saying,
doing it.
yeah,
it's
he's
so
just,
much fun.
Yeah, I've
But he's
never
weirdo.
seen anything like it. You got the Jewish fro going.
Oh yeah, big Jewish bro.
Yeah, it's.
I got a musical group, Insane Clown Posse.
Ooh, ICP.
I just saw
Yeah.
them like a month ago.
Yeah, it's a weird group.
At I see. Oh my god, was it fun? By the way, I got sprayed with the Fago. That was
That's-
like bucket list shit for me.
That's where did you go?
Riot Fest.
Oh, okay.
I saw them at Riot Fest. They're the only reason I went because their lead singer's got cancer and he's like very sick. And this
Yeah,
is one
he's
of-
not
yeah.
gonna do it much longer.
So this is one of the last times you get to see him. But it was so much fun. It was set in like a forest, so it was like kind of spooky. And all the
Everything was like that.
well, what do they call the fan base? The
Juggalos.
Juggalos. The Juggalos were all out in full force, but it was a shit ton of fun.
And then I got 2 more actors here. I got Army Hammer.
Oh, he eats people. That's
yeah,
weird.
he's
Yep.
like into cannibalism. I believe it
That's
came
kinda
out.
That's like his fetish, right?
Yeah, I
Isn't
think
it
so.
always like a sexual thing?
Yeah, so he's never eaten anyone per se, but he's
He has like
he's-
little skin snacks.
He's talked about it. And Kevin Spacey.
Total
Yeah.
fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
that
should've
was
been
the other
answered
one I
too.
had.
Yeah.
And one Barstool, got to give a shout out to Meek Phil.
Yeah.
He's a pretty
See,
weird man.
I don't really know him very well.
Good guy.
He's definitely weird, though.
But like when they did that compilation of him when he was running for president, it was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, he makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Gary Busey.
Yeah.
And then Lady Gaga. Joe Namath.
Rico.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne bit that head off a bat, right?
Yep.
On stage.
Mintz. Do you know who Mark the Bird Fitterich is?
Tigers pitcher.
Yeah, Tigers pitcher. He had like a 3-year window where he was like 20-game winner, best pitcher in baseball, won a Cy Young. The Tigers would have like 3,000 people at a game when he would be on the mound, 55, 60,000.
Wow.
He would talk to the ball on the mound, eat bugs on the
What
mound.
year? Like what you?
Set late
70s.
Late 70s,
Okay, that's fine.
late 70s. Yeah, he passed away like farmhanding later on in his career. Only had like a flash in the pan of a window.
Rear Admiral.
Total fucking
That.
that guy's out of his mind.
Yeah.
Love regard.
Yeah.
I thought Madonna. Too.
Madonna
was-
Yeah.
Madonna.
For sure. All right, then. I'll read these off, and then we got to vote who you think had the worst draft. It won't be on the poll, okay? Eddie, Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise, Darren Rovell, Dwight Howard, Ben Mintz, White Sox Dave, Dennis Rodman, Stephen Che, Jared Leto, Marilyn Manson, Kanye West, Chief, Elon Musk, Garth Brooks, Angelina Jolie, Meta World Peace, Chris Clemmer, Mintz, Ricky Williams, Charlie Sheen, Jim Harbaugh, Prince, Jersey Jerry, Austin, Sexy Red, Shia LaBeouf, Britney Spears, Will Levis. So just write it in like your phone notes or write it on like a fake text or on paper.
Wait. So who had the worst?
Yeah, who do you
Yeah.
think like just won't be? They just didn't do good enough to be on the poll. Mintz, we can go when you're ready.
I can say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that he went deep on the weirdo thing, but I think Jerry went too random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chief.
I'm also voting for Jerry, basically just because I don't know Austin or Sexy Red.
Yeah, that's
Jerry, who you got?
I'll go myself.
All right, Jerry, you were off the poll. But we had fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
We had fun.
That was fun.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah. Thank
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah. That's it, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. No show. We're going to run a best of draft on Thursday since it's Thanksgiving. So if you want to tune into that, tune in. If not, we'll see you next Monday for a draft. And, see you then.